Good afternoon, Dr. Davis, Dr. Suber, Richland 2 Board of Trustees, Northeast faculty and staff, family, friends, and the graduating class. I welcome each and every one of you to our graduation. It's remarkable to think that our past 4 years at Richland Northeast are coming to a close. And I know for all of us here, this is an astonishing achievement. But we shall not forget, we have not made it here on our efforts alone. On behalf of the class of 2018, I would like to thank everyone, especially our families and teachers, who have led us to the path of success. The senior class has asked that you be respectful while the name of each graduate is being called, so that the name of each graduate can be heard. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of colors, the playing of the national anthem, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Among the vast regions of California's White Mountains stands the world's oldest tree, estimated to be 5,062 years old. This tree's lifetime has witnessed the construction of Stonehenge and stood strong while the first system of writing was being developed by the ancient Sumerians. So much in the world has changed since 3000 BC, and yet throughout countless wars and new technology, the tree has survived. The strength of this tree resembles the same resilience of our community and our school. Our tree has been weathered away by the storms of hatred, and its leaves have shriveled from droughts of compassion. Some of the branches that we once climbed as children have disappeared, as illness and violence have unfairly cut them down. Yet throughout these hardships, its roots remain firmly planted, and each year provides hope that the new fruit will taste sweeter than the last. This moment, right now, marks the beginning of a new season. We will explore new forests and grow through new opportunities, people, and places. It can be daunting, scary even, to walk into the unknown, yet we must embrace these future moments and plant new seeds. Do not fear the diversity that you encounter, nor allow yourself to be divided based on race, religion, wealth, or politics. Be comfortable in your identity, but never let it foster ignorance and prejudice towards those who are different. We can only be divided so far until we end up completely alone. The momentary comfort of surrounding yourself solely with those who look and think like you will inevitably end in solitude. Look around at the people beside you today, the peers that have walked the halls next to you, the teachers that have guided you, and the family that supports you. You will never be alone. This tree of our community remains. Our initials are carved into the bark, and through this, we are all bound together. Each of us is rooted in the same soil. We are a community that will always stand strong together.
Imagine a future where higher level education is free, where health services are affordable, where equal truly means equal. And that's hard. Why? We are surrounded by information, and much of the time, this information diverts our attention from the issues that rattle our society. Hidden behind celebrity scandals and trendy social fads are social division and school shootings. How can we fight what we cannot see? It is promoting a culture of blindness. Police discrimination, it is still an issue. The war on drugs, still going strong. And many of us here today aren't able to drive without fears of being pulled over, fears of being another victim. These are the issues that we face today. It is imperative that we persevere. In the 19th century, people persevered through slavery. The 20th century, they persevered through economic depression and civil rights. As for the 21st century, that is up to us. History has shown us the Ferguson riots and Sandy Hook. We can only learn from them and move forward. That is how this generation will foster an era of unprecedented innovation, how we can be more phenomenal in unorthodox ways. Students around this country are actively promoting social and political change in matters that directly impact them. 3 months ago, it was the March for Our Lives and the National Walkout. 3 weeks ago, the State House rally to promote better funding for education and teachers. What will follow? In such a complex era, it is our duty to have a profound impact in our communities. We are supporting a world that will exist after we are gone. Change is happening. How will each of you be the foundation for greatness, the foundation for change? Thank you.
Today is a celebration of the past 4 years and the successes that each one of us has experienced. But it prompts us to look toward the future. Moving forward, we must evaluate what we believe to be important and live accordingly. A wise philosopher once said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where to go." You might recognize this from Dr. Seuss and think it's simply an homage to our childhood. But for the first time in our lives, this message is becoming overwhelmingly true. Our futures and our lives are increasingly in our hands. Each one of us has been blessed with interests, talents, and passions. It's up to you to discover your passion, And upon this discovery, you have to live every day chasing after whatever it is. If working with children brings you joy, then work with children. If you are driven to solve the environmental concerns that plague our world, do that. If you get excited by the thought of opening a bed and breakfast in the mountains, then go and create it. All of us are different, and our passions are a beautiful reflection of that. Find the thing that makes you enthusiastic, and this will give you an internal motivation to get you through challenges that would otherwise be daunting and insurmountable. Also, don't let your motivation come from the expectations or the opinions of other people, as that won't be fulfilling or satisfying. In high school, we have had to make choices about what we do and why we do it. But in the next chapter of our lives, we will have even more choices to make. And why we do what we do will become immensely important. Ray Bradbury said it most simply: do what you love and love what you do.
We're all finally here. We made it. Can you believe it? You can finally say, I made it. After all the times you cried, but you know you really tried, and you still managed to pass that math test. Or maybe just being a kid in first grade, ready for recess and lunch so you could talk someone's head off, because I know I definitely did. Or sharing necklaces with your best friend because your friendship meant that much to you. Maybe even the times you got caught laughing or passing notes in class, or taking it back for when for homework all you had to do was color in the circles green and blue. Graduation. Look at us today. We are the class of 2018, and now we're about to take our first step across this stage into the world with our own goals and decisions, to be someone like Martin Luther King, who made a difference no matter how many setbacks he had. Graduation. It's one of the most important achievements you could make, with countless more to come. This is the day that convinces you you can do anything. Sure, there are many times you felt like you couldn't make it, and then to add to that, you caught another cold called senioritis. But you did it. You've ran through the homework, you've ran through the doubt, you have even ran through the pain. And now you are running through the finish line. You are about to break that tape. Each and every last person in Richland Northeast class of 2018, we made it, and we are ready for the world. I know it's time to add another chapter to my book, and I know it's time you add another to yours. Graduation. It's the time to celebrate. This is only the beginning. So be proud of yourself. Work even harder. And remember, when a goal seems undoable, anything you go for in life is only impossible if you make it impossible.
To the class of 2018, Dr. Davis, Richland 2 trustees, Richland Northeast faculty, family, and friends. Good afternoon. We gather here today filled with excitement that exudes both joy and confirmation as we celebrate the Richland Northeast High School class of 2018. High school graduation is one of the most important rites of passage for our youth, as it serves as the transition phase as they prepare to enter the next chapter of their lives. Today, as we sit and reflect on the many paths that can lead our graduates to the next chapter, I share with you a quote by Barbara Hall. "The path to our destination is not always a straight one. We go down the wrong road, we get lost, and we turn back. Maybe it doesn't matter which road we embark, but what matters is that we embark." And this year, as so many headlines and issues around schools have captured our attention, we know what a gift it is to have arrived here safe and well. As educators, we always take responsibility for our students seriously. Aside from that, these events also have shown the world something that all of us who work with high school students have long known: that young people have opinions and values and beliefs. And most important, that young people have a voice. I watched students this year use their voices to push for things they believe in. Our students demonstrated a passion for equity, gun control, school violence, and immigration reform. Students in high school know what they believe, and students are capable of turning their beliefs into action. The class of 2018 is now poised to continue their work as leaders in college, the military, and the workforce. As our students move forward, we are confident that they are well prepared for a life of service and leadership. They have learned and will put their mark on the world in which we all live. Class of 2018, there is so much advice that I could leave with you, but I will leave these words from an unknown author. It doesn't matter what your dream is. It could be starting a business, writing a book, finding love, or something else. The first thing you have to do is believe in yourself. Don't seek validation from others. Believing in yourself might be hard because you are just beginning, but you have to believe in what you're doing without seeing the whole road in front of you. Now, as a reminder, we've come together for an important moment in each graduate's life. For that reason, I ask that we all remain quiet until every name of the class of 2018 has been heard. We will applaud all the graduates after the last student has walked across the stage. I know Richland 2 Board of Trustees, Dr. Davis, Richland Northeast faculty, family, and friends, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the Richland Northeast High School graduating class of 2018.
Good afternoon to the Richland 2 Board of Trustees, other elected officials, parents, family members, teachers, administrators, and the Richland Northeast High School graduating class of 2018. Over this past year, if you've had an opportunity to hear me speak, you would know that I have focused my speeches, presentations, and discussions around 4 primary topics: striving to be premier, discovering your passions, fulfilling your purpose, and receiving your promise. At the start of this school year, we introduced and unveiled the strategic plan for Richland 2. It is titled Pathways to Premier. This plan represents the next iteration and evolution of Richland 2. It was created for the intent of serving as our district's North Star, the document that provides guidance and directions for all of our students and their families, our employees, and our community. It was developed to help everyone understand where we are going by describing and defining the journey and the final destination, which is to be premier, period. If you search the dictionary, you will find that the word premier is defined simply as first in importance, order, or position. This definition, although adequate for general and daily conversation, did not speak to the essence of the spirit we were seeking. And so we created our own definition. We defined premier as a relentless, unyielding, insatiable, and unapologetic desire to consistently demonstrate excellence in all that we do. This includes every journey we embark on, every project, task, and assignment we accept, and in every challenge and obstacle that we complete and overcome. Being premier is more than a simple adjective. It's a mindset, a belief, a way of life. It is rooted inside of our desire and our need to achieve what all men and women instinctively strive towards, the need to self-actualize and to fulfill our purpose. To be premier at anything first starts with discovering your passions. It is through your passions that you are made aware of the existence of your purpose. Your passions serve as your internal navigation system designed to guide you towards self-actualization. At birth, each of you are blessed with gifts and talents. These gifts and talents, I believe, are given to you for the purpose of nurturing your passions. They are planted deep inside of you long before you are manifested in your physical form. Often, you do not know that they are there or what they are or that they even exist because they are planted deep within your soul. It is through the practice of serenity, investigation, and exploration of your soul, as well as your willingness to be open to new and different experiences, that begins the process of unearthing your passions. These passions, when discovered and properly nurtured, will bloom and reveal the universe's unique purpose for your life. That purpose, although different for each of you, shares the universal expectation that you utilize your gifts, talents, and passions to be of service to your fellow brothers and sisters. It is your passions that help you fulfill your purpose, and it is through the pursuit of your passions that you uncover the meaning of your life, aiding you in the fulfillment of the universe's purpose for your existence. Therefore, you are all obligated to accept the mission of fulfilling your purpose. It is not optional, and it is not something that someone can do for you. It is a mission that is distinctly designed for you, a mission that for some may take a few years and for others may take a lifetime. But it is a mission, nonetheless, that you are obligated to accept. Because refusing to accept your mission will prevent you from realizing your fullest potential. A popular phrase in today's societal lexicon is the phrase, "I am living my best life." This phrase is used to express and declare the actions that you take cause you to live your greatest life. Your best life is all about being the best version of yourself, a version that is continuously working towards your fullest potential without sacrificing or compromising your core values and beliefs. It is all about pursuing your personal legend. Recently, I've just finished reading the novel The Alchemist, which tells the story of Santiago, a young shepherd boy who goes on a journey and quest to realize his personal legend. He travels from his homeland in Spain to the Egyptian desert in search of treasure buried near the pyramids. On his quest to realize his personal legend, Santiago is confronted and challenged with many obstacles. With each experienced obstacle and hurdle that Santiago encounters, there's a lesson learned. He learns that he must always listen to his heart because it is the language of the universe, and it is the way that the universe communicates with us best. He learns that at all cost, he must pursue his own personal legend, no matter how difficult the journey. On his quest to realize his personal legend, Santiago also learns to overcome his fears. He learns to never lose hope, even faced with what appears to be insurmountable adversity. He learns to stay focused on his own journey while ignoring the negative influences that exist in the universe. He learns to develop the will, tenacity, and perseverance it takes to achieve one's fullest potential. By now, you recognize that we all have our own personal legend. Your personal legend is achieved when you fulfill the complete measures of the purpose you were created for. In order to do so, you must remember that from the moment of your creation, the forces of the universe are waiting to conspire to help you achieve your life's purpose. This is more than some cosmic conspiracy. This is the universe's promise to you. When your gifts, talents, and passions are aligned and in harmony with the universe's purpose for your life, the forces of the universe will conspire to help you achieve your personal legend. That is a promise. Two of America's most renowned poets, Nikki Giovanni and Tupac Shakur, offer their insight on the topic of reaching your fullest potential when discussing a rose that grew from concrete. Giovanni writes, "Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete, proving nature's laws wrong? It learned to walk without having feet. Funny it seems, by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from concrete when no one else even cared." Shakur shares this on the topic. He says, "You see, you wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We will all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses, this is the concrete, and these are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why, ask me how." In parting, I would like to share with you this final piece of advice. It is the same advice that Polonius shared with his son Laertes in Act 1, Scene 3 of Shakespeare's play Hamlet. He says, "This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day, thou cannot be false to any man." He finishes by giving Laertes his blessing to signify that he is at peace with his son's departure from home. I, like Polonius, am at peace and stand ready to send you out into the waiting world to strive to be premier, to discover your passions, to fulfill your purpose, to receive your promise, and to realize your personal legend. I implore you, whether you continue with your formal education, enlist in the military, or begin your career, take time to search your heart, soul, and spirit for your passions so that you may align them to your purpose and be true to yourself. Know that when you are misaligned, you will feel it. It will be that agonizing and annoying discomfort you feel in your heart and soul. But when you are aligned, it is a sweet sentiment of peace and joy that you will feel. When you are perfectly aligned, you can truly proclaim that you are living your best life, Because after all, in the words of the poetic scholar Jermaine Lamar Cole, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. Love yours. In closing, thank you for letting the Richland 2 family be a part of your journey so far. Remember, no matter where you go or what you do, we want to always remain a part of your journey and conspire with you to realize your own personal legend. And now, graduates of the class of 2018, it is my honor and privilege to proclaim, by the authority vested in me by the Richland School District 2 Board of Trustees and the South Carolina Department of Education, I hereby affirm that you have completed the requirements of the South Carolina Legislature, the State Department of Education, and the Richland 2 Board of Trustees, and are duly entitled to receive your diplomas at this time. Congratulations, Cavaliers.
Michael David Smith with highest honors, South Carolina Academic Honors Award recipient, IB diploma candidate. Katarina Isabella Bauman with highest honors, South Carolina Academic Honors Award recipient, IB diploma candidate. John Sprunt Jeffrey III. Renitra Brianna Wilson with high honors, IB diploma candidate. Kevin Chow with high honors, South Carolina Academic Honors Award recipient, IB diploma candidate. Annie Che Kim with high honors, South Carolina Academic Honors Award recipient, IB diploma candidate. Kiara Renette Faye Vereen. Michaela Jeanette Hart, IB diploma candidate. Yuritsi Bibiana Garcia Hernandez with high honors. Kamaya Ali Johnson with high honors, IB diploma candidate. William Todd Emery, Justin Lee Castro, Gabrielle Mackenzie Duval, Zion LaRose Kennedy, Ajena Rochelle Pantou, Peter Vincent Perkle with high honors, IB diploma candidate. Courtney Michelle Hampa with high honors. China Nicole Young. Huda Khalid Abdul Salmiya with high honors, South Carolina Academic Honors Award recipient. Ala Mustafa Arahumi with high honors. Jeanette Aguilera Moreno. Kennedy Brielle Allen. Eduardo Marique Amador. Tyler Malik Amaker, IB diploma candidate. Lyric Alicia Anderson. Jair Malik Atkins. Janae Patrice Bailey. Caitlin Claire Baker with high honors, IB diploma candidate. Ichan Bang. Javon Latuan Banks. Malik Tyron Bell. Giovanni Johari Belton. Alvin Levon Berry. Jasmine Nicole Bess. Amelia Maria Betancourt with high honors, IB diploma candidate. Jalen Alesa Black. Travoris Dion Blanding. Amber Yvette Bolar. Alexis Marie Bolton. Erwin Noah Boykin. Akira Christina Branch. Clarkson Fitzpatrick Broadwater. Robert Cleveland Brook, IB diploma candidate. Janae Nicole Brown. Jonisa Lachey Brown. Keontae Westover Brown. Tyra Faith Brown Wallace. Keisha Kietri Alice Bryant. Amaya Ane Archer Burns. Justin Lamar Burrell. Jarmel Nathaniel Butler. Sharonda Zaisha Caldwell. Zachary Austin Campbell. Jamera Viandria Cancer. Eduardo Flores Castro. Asia Jade Cave with high honors, IB diploma candidate. Dorina Imoni Chavis. Dennis William Cheeks, IB diploma candidate. Sion Marquez Cherry. Denise Janae Clayton with high honors. Jeffrey Greer Kelly Cliff. Darius James Clifton. Brianna Alexia Cooper. Simone Tyne Cooper. Joseph Kevin Coveney. Tamia Anavion Covington. Victoria Rose Cullis. Malika Jordan Kyler. Amaru D. Davis. Kira Charmaine Davis. Christopher Malik Davis. Percy Dwayne Davis. Destiny Rihanna Dees. Nia Marissa Dixon. Braden Demerick Raekwon Dockery. Isabella Maria Ivana Dovalina, IB diploma candidate. Heidi Duarte. Trejon Tiran Duckett. Zachariah Gregorio Navarro Duenas. Ayana Brianne Evans, IB diploma candidate. Ricardo Jesus Favors. Kindred Trineth Feaster. Lawrence Michael Fernandez with high honors, South Carolina Academic Honors Award recipient, IB diploma candidate. Estefania Isabel Fuentes Ortez, IB diploma candidate. Alexis Noel Gamble. Aisha Gamble Zaria. Jasmine Alexandria Garrison Weston. Mariama Bassa. Sharita Aidesha Godfrey. Michelle Gonzalez Carranza. Cameron DeAndre Jaco Grant. Justin Khalil Gray. Malachi Hashan Green. Diosha Sandora Gunter. Caitlin Savon Nicole Haygood Johnson, IB diploma candidate. Kenyon Latrell Hamilton. Joshua Nathaniel Hammonds. Calvin Jamal Hardy. Diavion Yabet Harney. Adesia Sequoia Trimonache Hart. Jayla Keandria Harvey with high honors, IB diploma candidate. Tyler James Harvey. Emmanuel Hernandez Acevedo. Alexis Adriana Herring. Debrianna Shakoy Hiller. Shaquan Elwin Hills. Mary Patrice Hayward. Javon Antoine Hills. Frankie Ayana Hingleton Collins. Jaquarius Tyrell Hollins. Jahan Izel Hopkins. William Henry Grigsby Horbeck. Miamia Asante Husil. Diamini Chandanye Howell. Jordan Janelle Howell. Antonius Lamar Hunter. Bobby Enoch. Jennifer Stitlali Interterriano Villagran. Taylor Dominic Isaac. Alexia Dominique Jackson with high honors. Anila Nakisha Jackson. Desha Latranda Jackson. Glenn Franklin Jackson. Takia Haley Jackson. Angel Kenyatta Jacobs. Kayla Danielle Jeffers with high honors. Ptolemy Micaiah Jeter. Isra Fatima Johnson. Keon Carlos Johnson. Nainiki Shantia Johnson. Rebecca Ann Johnson. Rosemary Alice Johnson. Terry Tyron Johnson. Tiana LaTerry Johnson. Carter Deanne Jolly. Evan Angel Tawatane Jones. Jamalia Deanna Jones. Mark Anthony Jones. Zahaya Nadeja Jones. Emmanuel Juarez. Malik Rashad Kelly. Lave Crystal Keys. Zainab Khan with high honors, IB diploma candidate. Dylan Hyun-soo Kim. Marquisha Shankwe Shanae Canard. Nadia Brene King. Ryan Andrew Kress with high honors. Quentin Tyshawn Latin. Clay Gregory Leonard with high honors, IB diploma candidate. Claire Alice Levy. Tamaya Shantae Lindsay. Michael Lopez. Giselle J. Lopez Gonzalez. Janelli Emily Malave. John Louis Malino. Aliyah Martiz Manning. Tania Renee Manning. Emily Lynn Martin. Faith Deanna Martin. Antrell Deshawn Martin. Isra Mashrik. Dalicia Francesca Mason. Elizabeth Sui Mong. Destiny Malaysia McElveen. Destiny Alexandria McGee. Waverly Alexis McGee. Logan Malia McMullen. Nazir Kentrell McNeil. Robert Preston Meek. Dulce Maria Mendez Solomon. Justin Alexander Merriweather. Natasha Simone Mitchell. Dennis Urilie Montero. Charlton Ravira Morales. Stakaya Brian Mode. Decory J. Sean Murray. Amaria Mahogany Murray Broadwater, IB diploma candidate. Paola Nava Solano. Naoka Janae Neal. Raven Tania O'Neill. Isabel Alicia Ortiz with high honors, South Carolina Academic Honors Award recipient, IB diploma candidate. Jacqueline Jasmine Osorio. Calvante Darnell Owens. De'Eric Davante Pauling. Derek Harold Polk. Jada Kiana Payne. Miracle Ashlyn Pearson. Yinka Alicia Palume with high honors, IB diploma candidate. Trinity Genevieve Perlis. Deviana Tatiana Jamia Perkins with high honors. Dominic Alexander Peterson. Promise Maureen Phillips. Taiwan Renard Phillips. Kevin Brando Garcia. Kaylee Elizabeth Marie Pearson. Ellie Grace Povis with high honors, IB diploma candidate. India Genesis Nicole Porter. Osman Saeed Portillo. Davante DeAndre Pride. Elias Pulido. Sakitha Paulette Pyron. Carlos Alberto Guazada Calderon. Ariana Maria Ramirez Herrera. Ariana Raquel Ramsey, IB diploma candidate. Taniqua Lashandra Reddy. Destiny Nicole Reed. Lance Nehemiah Reese. Rashonda Elizabeth Reeves. Tristan Charles Reinhardt. Reggie Leon Richardson. Hunter Oren Robnett. Alacia Tatian Robinson. Nathaniel Natrell Robinson. Alejandro Trinidad Rodriguez. Alexis Nicole Rogers. Jamir Rashid Rouse. Gavin Huxley Russell. Arnaldo Kevin Santiago. Cameron Jordan Saxton. Denaria Rose Shell, IB diploma candidate. Mayana Chalet Shiggs. Nicole Margaret Simmons. Tatiana Nigeria Simmons. Charles Laverne Simons Jr. Ariana Unique Singleton. Michael Deshawn Sly. Delvin Eugene Smith. Kwan DeCarlos Smith. Kelvin Eugene Smith. Nigel Lamar Smith. Spartacus Xavier Smith. Del Monte Omega Spence. Janelle Shari Steele Grant. Daishiria Monet Stokes. Marley Maya Suber. Akila Niari Taylor, IB diploma candidate. Cameron Michael Taylor, Charles Anthony Thomas, Mackenzie Deville Tillman, Sydney Janae Tisdale, Almina Taxtasonova with high honors, Patricia Valdez Chavez, Fernanda Francella Vargas Fernandez, Jose Adolfo Vargas Jose, Dominic Davante Vereen, Esther Vilches, Alexander Isaiah Wages with high honors, Alice Supreme Walker, Skylar Russell Wangness, Tariana Prichelle Warren, Kadira Biona Washington, Jasmine Serena Washington with high honors, IB diploma candidate, Gohan Simon Whitebull, Demonte Omari White, Donovan Lavelle White, Jordan Trene Wilkins, Ja'Cory Trayvon Williams, Jalen Javier Williams, Ariana Michaela Williams, China Jade Willingham, Cortasia Deshwane Winley, Adrina Denise Wise, Jordan Matthew Wolf, Dalton Wesley Wood, Daquan Damario Wood, Kishara Natoya Woodruff, Tamira Deanna Workman, Perchard Lewis Wright, Alan Young, Itzel Zavalia Castillo, Argel Margot Zalaya Flores, Tyler David Ziru, Kayla Anaya Stooks,
Class of 2018, please rise. The tassel is worn to indicate a student's academic standing. It is an adaptation of the medieval tuft worn on the master's cap. The shift of the tassel from one side of the cap to another symbolizes the senior shift from student to alumni. Class of 2018, join me now in the symbolic turning of the tassel.
The audience is now invited to join the class of 2018 and the singing of the alma mater. The words may be found on the back of your program.